Hello, my name is Gloria and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about why it is not a problem to have few friends. It's not a problem if you don't have many friends. Being an introvert is your superpower and you can use your strengths to your benefit in a way that is enjoyable as an introvert. Okay, so in the video, I will explain to you why it is not a problem to have few friends. In fact, it is ideal. Okay. Second of all, I will explain to you what an introvert actually is, because a lot of people don't even know the meaning of the word introvert. They just think it's people who don't like to socialize, or people who like to stay indoors, people who are not confident and they're shy, people who have social anxiety, and that is not the case at all. So I'll explain to you what an introvert actually is, the strengths as an introvert to your benefit in an aligned manner, rather than swimming against the grain when socializing or trying to socialize like extroverts do. You will socialize in a way that gives you energy and is best for you as an introvert, right? And then the third thing we're going to talk about is 4 principles to consider when socializing as an introvert from the Danish principle of Hyuga. The Danish people have been known to be one of the happiest people in the world based off of a study that was done by the Happiness Institute, and I think that we could learn something from them as introverts. Then finally, as an extra tip for those who will still be watching, I will share with you certain exercises will make a great part of your self-care routine as an introvert. These are things that will fight our disadvantages as an introvert, our weaknesses, basically stuff like overthinking, negativity, being too much in your head. We're going to talk about the things that you can do to fight against these things. This will be as an extra tip, and it will be based on the law of attraction as well. So if you're interested in those things, let's proceed with the video. So the first thing is that being an introvert is not a problem. I had to learn this. I used to think that being an introvert had to do with being shy, not being able to speak in front of people or do public speaking. I used to think it's being a nerd. I used to think that I have to force myself to socialize with people. Well, that is not the case at all. According to the principle of Hyuga, there is nothing wrong with having few friends. In fact, it is ideal. Because quality in this case is better than quantity. It's not about the number of friends you have, it's about the quality of friends you have. If you have loving and loyal people who are ready to support you, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 people, that would be ideal, rather than trying to befriend the whole world. That is more of a scarcity mindset, where you're trying to make everybody your friend, which is not going to help you in the long run. It is coming out of a place of people pleasing. I am aware that there are extroverts there who love to meet new people, love to engage with many people, but at the end of the day, even those extroverts have their few ride or die people. We are socialized by media to believe that we need a lot of friends, we need to be at all the parties, we need to be at all the events, but that is not the case at all. The second thing I'm going to talk about is, what does it mean to be an introvert? Google failed us. I searched up what does it mean to be an introvert, and Google defined it as being shy and reticent. Being shy. And I was like, Google, come on. And then if you go deeper and dig deeper, you'll find what Carl Jung and other psychologists define as introverts, and that is what we're going to use as a working definition. An introvert is simply a person who gains energy by being by themselves rather than being with people. They charge their social battery and energetic battery by being alone. And also, they do not enjoy a highly stimulated environment. So that would be the large parties, large events with lots of people. Those things drain their energy. So it's more about energy rather than being confident or having social anxiety. Some of the most confident people are introverts, okay? Because a lot of them have the time to do their inner work, okay? They have the time to look inside and be like, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to work on, this is what has been bothering me. And that's the strength of introverts, right? They have that time where they can introspect. So being an introvert is simply to do with how you gain energy. Extroverts gain energy by being outside and spending time with people and being in large crowds. Those things energize them. So that's an easy way to differentiate between an introvert and an extrovert. But I say whatever definition works for you, because here we're all about things that work for us. So if that definition doesn't work for you, find a definition that works for you and go with it. How can we use that introvertedness? How can we socialize in a way that is in harmony with that? Okay, so I'm going to use the principle of Hyuga, okay, the Danish principle. And I'm using them because they're some of the happiest people in the world, and we want to be happy as introverts. And also we're going to avoid some pitfalls as introverts that we do because we have been socialized that way, and we have been told what socializing is and how to interact with other humans by, conventional media and all that. So I'm going to give you 4 principles. The first principle, from this principle of Hyuga, and you can find more about Hyuga. You can find out more about Hyuga in the little book of Hyuga by somebody. I will put it in the description. The first thing you're going to do, the first principle is keep your social circle small. Okay, keep your social circle small, keep your social interaction small. That means that if you're going to go to a party or host a party, go to a smaller party rather than a huge party. Okay, choose people who you regularly hang out with, a few of them, and hang out with them often rather than just going to random parties with a large group of people. As an introvert, it would be more beneficial to hang out with about 46 people regularly, okay, which is even a large number. I'm lucky, okay, I'm blessed that I already have 3 siblings, so that's 3 out because we got along fine. And my best friend, like, you realize it doesn't actually have to be a lot of people, okay? If you have 3, 4 ride or dies, you're good, okay? Even 1 or 2 friends, just as long as you socialize with them often. They say at least once a week you should have social interactions with people who you're comfortable around. You could join a club, join a group, it doesn't matter, as long as you have like common interests and you can hang around these people often and you are comfortable around them, it will serve its purpose, okay? The next thing you're going to do is keep the activities simple. Due to the fact that introverts don't like a lot of environmental stimuli where there are a lot of random people you're talking to, we prefer more intimate conversations. We don't like small talk. We don't like wasting our energy on stupid stuff. So it would be better for you to keep things simple, okay? Hang out with people who you're comfortable around, and when you're hanging out, you don't have to do every single thing that you can think of. You don't have to go to the movies and then go for ice skating and then go, to the nature walk. It's fine to do those things once in a while, but as an introvert, we are trying to work, with the flow. We're trying to go with the flow of the current rather than against it, and we do not get stimulated by so many activities. So if you're going to be hanging out with people on a regular basis, do things that are simple. You could just chill with your friends, each of you reading a book. You could chill with your friends watching a movie that you both all enjoy. You could just bring some snacks somewhere and hang out and eat the snacks. You could go for a walk together. Whatever activities you choose, keep it simple, and that will maintain your energy throughout the whole interaction and encourage you to have more of the same interaction. The third thing we're going to talk about from the concept of Hyuga is maintain equality. So you're probably wondering, what does this mean? Have you ever hung out with somebody who you feel is way above you, okay? I don't mean this in a bad way, but sometimes, let's say as a student, hanging out with your teacher, the power difference was just not ideal. Like, parents and children, where children feel that their parents are these, authoritative figures way above them, they were more unlikely to hang out with them than if they have a friendship with their parents where they feel that their views will be seen and they will not have this I'm above you, I'm telling you what to do, right? Interaction. So if you're like that with your friend, where you're either mothering them or policing them and there's a lot of judgment, there's not going to be that equal interaction. Secondly, remove the drama, things that could cause strife, right? For example, if you have friends of different religions, then talking about religion obviously will cause drama, right? Will cause arguments, which we don't want. The whole point of Hyuga is to maintain a cozy, uplifting presence type of thing, right? Hyuga is about the art of comfort, the art of coziness, the art of presence, the art of togetherness, right? It's being comfortable with yourself and with life, yeah? So yeah, The fourth principle is presence. Stay in the present moment. I stay in the present moment because that's where the point of power is. In fact, your default should be the present moment. Then when you need it, like maybe for practicality, you're planning things, or you're going through some things, you're learning from lessons from your mistakes, stuff like that, then you can get out of it. But the default should be the present moment. But most people, what they do is they stay in the future and in the past, and they're always in their own minds, and they're never in the present moment. So their default is the future and the past, and then occasionally they'll be present. They'll be like, oh, it's a beautiful day for like 5 seconds, and then go back to worrying, go back to woe is me, the past, being a victim and all that. So learn to stay in the present moment. So I hope you enjoyed that part of the video. Now, for the people who are still watching, here is the tip for you, the special tip for you. The law of attraction is all about changing your internal world, right, and attracting what it is that you want by becoming a vibrational match to that thing, right? So if you have wrong paradigms, okay, in your mind or in your being, wrong beliefs, so for example, believing that you're not confident, believing that you're shy, or believing that you can't do this, you're not capable of doing that, or you're not worthy, then that's going to be a problem because you cannot move past your beliefs. You'll never be a vibrational match for the things you want if you're not willing to take the first step, right? So in order to raise your vibration, raise your confidence, and change your limiting beliefs, you can do that by journaling. A way I like to do this is by using affirmations. So the way to use affirmations is this. You pick affirmations. I'll give you like 4 of them. The first one is, I am surrounded by abundance. Write that down in your journal. The second one is, I am surrounded by loving and supportive people. The third one is, I attract great people in my life. And the fourth one is, I do not chase, I attract. What is mine will simply find me. Take these affirmations, memorize them, and then throughout the day, make it a part of your everyday language, right? And then here's a secret spice. Confirm it. Every small thing, like if you say, I'm surrounded by abundance, when you eat and you say, oh, I'm grateful for the food I'm eating, say your affirmation, I am grateful for all the abundance in my life. I've never gone hungry. So you're going to confirm abundance with every small thing that you see so that your brain registers it, because that's how we make beliefs. You see something, then you believe it some more, then you believe it some more, then you believe it some more. The reason you believe you're not confident is because maybe something happened in your past, and then you kept confirming. You're like, you see, the presentation went wrong, I didn't do as well as I should have. And then you confirmed it, you confirmed it, you confirmed it. So now you're going to do the reverse, okay? You're going to get your affirmations, the things that you want to believe, and keep confirming them. So when you get a call from your mom, or you're from your dad, or from a friend, you'll be like, you see, I'm surrounded by loving and supportive people. And you're going to make this a part of your language. When you talk to your friends, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so grateful for you. You're one of the people who love and support me because I'm surrounded by loving and supporting people like you. And they love to hear that as well. And you love to say it. So this is how you use affirmations. And this is how you change your subconscious beliefs to suit what you want to believe. So I hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. Bye.